Let's talk Tanya for the 9th of Kislev of a leap year. In the last few days of Tanya, we're talking about the value of doing mitzvahs. The Alter Rebbe gave multiple reasons why action mitzvahs are so important, both in terms of our connection with God and also in terms of the purpose of our creation and our being over here in this world. And at pretty much every stage, the Alter Rebbe said the same is true with learning Torah, because when we learn Torah, most of Torah is how to do mitzvahs. We're learning about doing mitzvahs. Every time we learn about doing a mitzvah, it's as if we've done the mitzvah. So any benefit that we accrue through doing a mitzvah, when we're studying the Torah, we're accomplishing the same thing. In today's Tanya, the Alter Rebbe is going to tell us, actually, there's also a benefit to studying Torah, which is independent of doing mitzvahs. Just studying Torah also is incredible in terms of the connection with God that we create when we study Torah. What is that about? So when we learn Torah, Torah is God's wisdom. So when we learn Torah, we're connecting to God's wisdom. We're connecting our wisdom to God's wisdom. That sounds pretty simple. But there's also a little problem over here, which is that the truth is everything is God's wisdom. Kulam bechachma asisa, everything that God created, He created with His wisdom. So wherever you look, whatever you see, whatever you touch, whatever you come in contact with is also God's wisdom. So what's the advantage in learning Torah over going to a baseball game? Because the baseball, everything there also is God's wisdom. And the answer obviously is, as the Alter Rebbe explains, that true, everything originates in God's wisdom. But Torah is God's wisdom in a revealed way. Whereas everything else, the wisdom of God which is within it is hidden. So therefore, we, for example, our bodies, our souls, yes, we have God's wisdom within us also, because we are creations, but within us, that wisdom is hidden. And therefore, we cannot connect to God on our own, just drawing upon our own being. On the other hand, when we learn Torah, where God's wisdom is revealed, then we connect to God in a revealed way. Now, what does it mean that God's wisdom is revealed in the Torah, hidden everywhere else? In tomorrow's Tanya, the Alter Rebbe is going to give us an interesting analogy which will illuminate this subject.